Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Slow Podcast. Hey, you know what it is? Your weekly podcast in the Sakamichi series. Idol groups that's going to be NogiDouga 46, Sakura Zaka 46, and Hinata Zaka 46. This is season 5, episode 12. So much news to talk about today. So much, you know what? I'm not even going to go over them in this little intro part just to save time. We got so much to talk about. Before we get into all that, I'm one of your hosts. I'm Jimmy, aka Jimmy Tweets. I'm joined as always by my friend, my fellow host. We have Josh, Mr. Josh Box.
Hello. How are you, Jimmy?
How's it going, buddy?
Good, good. We have so much news to talk about today. Like we couldn't even do a little teaser for it because they just have to watch the show because there's gonna be so much of it.
You're just gonna have to watch the show. You know how we put the timestamps at the bottom, or
Uh-huh.
in the YouTube video. That shit's gonna
Mhm.
be nothing but dashes, dude. There's so much shit.
It's gonna look like a dotted line down there.
It's gonna look like when someone puts like 800 Instagram stories up, dude. You fucking
Yeah.
just see the dots. That's gonna be us this week with all the topics, dude. You know,
Uh-huh.
it's a fat news week. But anyways, how have you been, Josh?
I've been good. I've been good. I finally set up my new power rack.
Yeah,
So
I saw you getting some sick gains, dude.
yeah, now I have to use it to my advantage. So I have to I'm thinking about changing up my programming just to be able to use the new stuff I have now. Because right now I'm
Mm,
using an app to kinda, formulate my next workout and whatever, and,
yeah.
everything that it has is, barbell or, dumbbell based, and I'm like, I
Mhm.
have more stuff now, so I could, experiment a little more,
Yeah, you
and I was
should.
like
I strongly recommend anybody, but especially if you're starting out in the gym, you don't have any like very clear like goals, right? In terms of like, Josh doesn't have a powerlifting meet scheduled lined up that
mhm,
he's prepping for, so you should enjoy your time, right? And
mhm,
keep it fresh, do different things, challenge yourself in different ways,
mhm,
and build up your exercise vocabulary.
mhm, mhm,
The more different exercises and can like draw from, the more you'll be able to like figure out what your weak points are and how you can address
mm.
it, right?
Yeah, and also you
Like
figure out, what you like the most, right? Like, how you
right,
feel.
yeah, you'll notice like, oh, you know what, um I noticed that yeah, when I do this variation on bench, I can feel it in my chest more than just normal flat bench. Okay, I'll keep that in
Mm,
mind. So if I ever want to build up my chest specifically, I'll throw some more of that shit in,
mhm,
because everybody's structure is a little bit different. So
mhm,
it's like I can't be like, oh, do this for more chest, right? It's gonna depend on you and how you feel. So you should always
mhm,
build up that repertoire.
mhm, mhm. Yeah, right
Cool,
now I'm thinking of
man.
doing
So
upper, lower, just 4 days.
mm-hmm. Yeah, upper lower split's always good, dude.
Mhm,
I do kind of a variation on that, right? Because I do like a squat day is a
mm,
lower day, and then I do a bench day, which is an upper day, and then I do a deadlift day, which is a lower day, and then I do an upper body accessory day. So
mm.
it's kind of the same.
Get the biceps
Um,
in, get the
yeah.
tricep.
Always gotta get the biceps, dude. I don't
Yeah,
want
yeah,
to
yeah. Leg
every
day?
if you
Alright,
only
time
do
for biceps.
powerlifting, yeah, if you only squat, bench, and deadlift, you got T-Rex arms, dude. Nobody wants that, dude. It's funny. I've been randomly watching like Final Fantasy 14 streamers on Twitch,
Mm,
right? This is something I don't do all the time, but every now and then I kind of go back to. Like it's just something I throw up on the other monitor while I work, right? Um and I actually bumped into someone who I knew from competition. Like we never competed in the same weight class, but I've met him in person before
mhm.
on Twitch, who streams his workouts and Final Fantasy. And
Oh.
so I like we did a raid together real fast. It was really funny. I was like I was just like I had noticed his name. I was like, wait, that name looks familiar.
Mm,
There's no way. And I click on the video and I scroll. I click on the stream. Okay, he's playing Final Fantasy. Kind of looks like him, but it's just like it's his camera. I can't really see his whole body or anything.
mhm,
Scroll down to the description and he has his fucking total. His like oh, it's 751 squat, dude. 390 something bench or whatever. And I was like, okay, that's definitely him. It's definitely
mm.
the same dude. But yeah. Um,
That could be you, Jimmy.
I know. I'm waiting for to get my home gym set up, dude. I would like
Mhm.
to do it at my gym. I would like to stream my workouts from there, but the Wi-Fi is so fucking bad there, dude. It's
Ah.
I did a quick test stream for like my friends in Discord,
Mhm.
right? Like just a Discord call, and that shit was terrible. Like I I had done deadlifts. Like I was doing deadlifts. I had finished my set and I was sitting down uh like sets, right? Taking my rest. And my
Mhm.
friend is commenting on it and he's like, "Oh, let's see if you can pick it up." I'm like, "What the fuck? I already did. What do you mean? I did it. I did it for 3. I'm sitting down, dude." So, I don't know. Yeah, that's like the biggest thing is the internet, but we'll see.
Mm.
I may or may not be sticking with my gym. A bunch of people have been moving over to another gym. And
Oh.
like, I don't know, I feel kind of weird about it. Like, I don't want to just abandon my gym, but at the
Mm.
same time, a lot of the people that I live with, or not live with, but like, that I'm friendly with at the gym and we like socialize and we kind of interact with each other during our workouts, they're all at that other gym now.
Mm. Is the
So
other
I'm
gym
kind of
just
like,
better?
yeah, they just got more equipment and it's newer,
Mm.
you know.
Oh,
But
okay. That makes sense. Have you thought about what you're gonna get for your gym?
um, I'm still thinking about. I'm like, part of me wants to get competition stuff
Mhm.
just because like I mean I'm a powerlifter and I want to actively compete again,
Mhm.
but at the same time I'm like, would that would that be the move financially, you know what I mean? Because it's
Mm.
once you start getting into competition, like competition racks or calibrated plates and stuff like that,
Mm.
the prices jump up quite a bit. But then
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, but then I don't want to buy like normal steel plates and like a normal like rack and
Mhm.
then later on decide I want to switch over to competition plates and then not know what to do with this shit, you know?
Mm.
So
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm kind of leaning on just getting the rack and then the normal steel plates and then just being fuck it. That's just what I'm gonna train with
Uh-huh.
because I don't know. Having the same stuff you use in competition is cool, but it's not super important, you know? Like if I can lift 585 pounds, I should be able to do whatever that is in fucking kilos, dude. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, most people who, like, do it
Like
too aren't, like
265. Yeah.
aren't using the competition style plates or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it's just you start training at powerlifting gyms, whatever, and you get used to it.
Mm, that's
But
true.
I mean, I know a few friends who I don't know. This is getting really into like some kind of I don't know what's the word to say some I don't want to judge them because they're my friend, but I think it's a little bit. I maybe I'm just a
Okay, I know
snob.
you're talking
Let's
about
just
me,
put it that
Jimmy.
way.
It's okay.
No, not at all. I have it's like friends that I compete with, right?
Uh-huh.
And like they have a home gym, a very nice home gym with a competition rack
Mm.
and calibrated plates, right? But before meets, they'll go to they'll train at the gym where the meet is going to be at so that they can use the exact rack and plates and get a feel for it. And like, okay, you know what? Yeah, that's fair. I shouldn't judge because they're taking this seriously.
Mm.
But in my mind, I'm like, dude, if I can't lift 585 pounds, regardless of what bar and plates I'm using, I can't lift 585 pounds.
Uh-huh.
That's how I feel about it.
It's just
You know what
math,
I mean?
right?
Yeah, but I get it. Everything feels a little bit different, and you want to,
Yeah.
but
Like the bar
anyways,
thickness or like the
right?
position. But I mean, a lot of the
Mm,
stuff is like standardized, like even like the seats and stuff or like the benches. So like
somewhat. Some
yeah.
benches are a
Mhm.
little bit thicker than others. Some are a little bit fatter than others. Some
Mm.
racks are a little bit wider than others, and like
Mm.
it does it make a difference? Yeah, yeah. You can feel it, I guess, especially if you're used to training on a specific
Mhm.
setup all the time. But like, should it matter? In my opinion, no. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Mhm. So what you do is you
Like,
get a smaller rack, so that way you used to constraining yourself, and when you have all that space later, you're like,
oh, now I'm
"Ah."
just yeah. So that's why I'm kind of like, you. Maybe I should just get the rack and then the normal steel plates, dude. Who the fuck cares then at that point, right?
Mm. Mhm.
Save money, and then that's more money. I can buy more weights, and maybe that's what matters, dude.
Yeah, true, true, if you wanna train it
Yeah.
to that level,
Hmm.
instead of spending, like, who knows how many dollars and just getting enough to deadlift.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because like that shit adds up, dude. You know,
Yeah, it does.
like what? Like okay, so a set like let's say two 45-pound plates. All right, let's say
Mhm,
around like 170 for a pair, right? Of
mhm.
45-pound plates. When you start looking at the equivalent of a 45-pound plate in kilos that's calibrated like 20
20,
kg, now you're looking at like $200, 210 maybe, you know?
Really? Yeah, I thought it
And
would
you're
be
like,
more. For, like, a calibrated
it,
one?
yeah, yeah. I mean, it might be more, maybe on the cheap end, depending on where you go from. I think that's like around where it's gonna be, but it doesn't sound like much until you start adding up all the
Yeah.
weights. You know what I mean?
Mhm. You're
Or
gonna need,
like,
like, the small weights, you're gonna need a coup
mhm.
another pair of the 45s at least. You need,
Well,
like, a
no, you're gonna
25.
because the 45s aren't even the heaviest. You want the red plates, the 25
Oh, yeah, yeah,
kilos,
yeah. You're
and
right.
then those start getting even more. You know,
Mhm, mhm.
and then yeah, it's a lot. But like like you or like okay, your rack is not a cheap rack by any means. It's not like it is a very nice rack, right? You
Mhm.
got a very nice rack, Josh. By the
Oh, thank you.
way, how if you don't mind sharing, how much did that run you for the just the
Just the
rack?
rack itself was
Yeah,
a K, 1K.
1K.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, for a cheap combo rack like the powerlifting ones, you're
Mhm,
looking at like double.
mhm, mhm.
You know what I mean? And that
And
and
that's just
like
like
all
that's like the lever arms, like, the lift up and down, right?
and the bench,
Yeah, yeah.
but like the only thing I'm doing on that I can do on that is squat and bench.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? So,
Uh-huh.
anyways, we're getting hassled because we're talking about nothing but powerlifting, dude. It's
Oh, yeah,
just
yeah.
it is what it is.
Oh my god, this is an idle podcast, and we have
This
so
is
much
an
news to
idle.
talk about.
Yeah, well, yeah. We're really just stalling out, viewers. Our beloved viewers. Anyways, um, let's get into some comments from last week, shall we?
Oh, yeah, let's.
Let me zoom in on this so it's a little bit easier for you guys to see. Um, and then I'll switch over. This first one is from Winter Sunshine.
Oh.
Uh, for us newbies, is it possible to provide a quick guide on what steps you need to take to say watch a Nogi concert in Japan or go to a handshake event? You don't have to go into detail, but just generally what is involved. It's all a bit of a mystery to me. I know it isn't as simple as buying a ticket to the event, though I wish it was. It appears that there are many hoops you must jump through to be able to gain entry. Even when you mentioned the Seki Yumiko merchandise, it sounded difficult to buy, not to mention expensive when you add the postage, etc. By the way, Jimmy, I really enjoyed hearing about your online meet and greets.
Mm.
Um, so I haven't been able to go to a concert in person yet, Josh, but you have. Maybe you
Yes.
want to share a little bit about what it's like.
So my case was a little special because it was very out of the ordinary. It was like a collaboration concert and for like a company or an event. So you could buy tickets at the door, which is pretty rare for any Sakamichi
Mm,
or any big
hmm
group like that. Like maybe now it could be you maybe will do it for some concerts, but it's still highly unlikely. The only way is like going to like underground idols or Chica idols and doing it that way. For
hmm
them, it's usually through a raffle system. So
mm,
you have to go ahead and purchase your ticket, and then you're entered into a raffle. Then on a different day, they say, okay, you won or you lost. And then maybe you'll have another chance. But people who are part of the fan club can enter early and see if they win it. And then, yeah, the only bad thing about that is that they announce concerts like 2 months before. It's like you don't have enough time to plan it if you're trying to go for Japan.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like,
That's the hard part.
we'll talk about it a little bit later today. We got a bevy of concerts that just got announced for later this year. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But
Mhm.
for these ones, I think the biggest, or like rather the easiest way to apply is to just have someone in Japan that can
Yeah,
do it for you, right?
because there's different ways to like some of them require that you have a Japanese credit card. Some of them
Mhm.
require that you have a Japanese address or a Japanese phone number. It's like even some idol groups require you to go to like a 7-Eleven and pay there. Like you can't pay online, you have to pay through them for some reason. So like it's like it's much easier to know someone in Japan and just ask them to get you the ticket and PayPal them money.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's what I did
Um,
for when I went to Yamamoto Saika's graduation concert. I was just like,
mhm.
"Yo, I wanna go. It's when I'm going. Can you hook me up?" And they're like, "Yeah, let's see what I can do." And I was like a +1 for someone. And like even
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
like I I I couldn't like if I bought the tickets, I would need a Japanese ID in order to get in. I had to be
Mm.
like a +1 of
You had
someone
to be
who
their
had one.
plus one? Yeah.
Uh-huh. So, like,
Yeah.
stuff like that you won't find too often nowadays, I think, but for maybe other idol groups that you might be interested in, it can happen.
Yeah, because I think a lot of them, not a lot of them will require, but, like, what a lot of people do is they'll, like, purchase the tickets through, like, a convenience store in Japan, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
Mhm,
and obviously, that's not really available to you unless you're in Japan. So,
mhm.
um, yeah, I wish we had better tidings for people who want to go to Japan to go to a concert specifically, but
Mhm,
it's definitely doable. But I definitely think the best way is to get involved with the community somehow. You know what I mean? Like, where there's, now it's a lot easier than it used to be. You can join discords and stuff like that, and then I think a lot of other fans, if if you make good relationships and you're willing to trust them, are generally pretty helpful with stuff like that.
mhm.
But that's gonna be your biggest in is knowing someone in Japan that can help you out, dude.
Yeah, for sure. Because there's no, like, easy English translation even. It's like you have Google Translate, of course,
Hmm.
but, like, sometimes, but still, like, it's better than nothing, you know?
Yeah.
And then
Uh.
for handshakes, right now they're not going on, so
Mhm. No. Hinata Zaka just started their in person
Oh, really?
meet and greets. I
Wait,
think.
why have I
Yeah.
not heard about this even though we do this podcast?
I'm pretty sure we talked about it.
Have we?
Yeah.
Well, that proves how bad my memory is.
Oh no, dude, he's old, dude. Um,
Yeah, but when that happens, it'll be through Fortune Meets, and it's the
yeah,
same process as the online meet and greets. You look for the event, you click on the event with your account there, and then whenever it's time to apply, you apply however many tickets you wanna buy, and then those amount of tickets get put into a raffle, and you win up to the amount of tickets you get or 0. It's like everything in
yeah, yeah.
between.
I remember that they had their in person meet and greets was because I think somebody linked it in the Slope Discord,
Mm,
and I was like half awake when I saw it, and so I was like, oh shit, I get to apply for more online meet and greets. Hell yeah, I thought this shit was sold out, dude. And
mhm,
I was like, wait a second. Oh, that's how I realized because I was surprised that Osushi wasn't sold out yet. Right. I was like, dude, I'm pretty
mm,
sure she sold out right away, or else I was gonna buy more. But then um yeah, that was because it was for the in person.
mm,
Anyways,
mhm,
one more comment I wanted to go over because I think the second comment is kind of in line with that. But this is from Desert Raven Gamer. I was thinking about it, and I was thinking the last Nogizaka Kojichu had over 1 million subscribers and over 760,000 subs. Imagine if the company thought about that and said, let's add English subtitles. Then the Sakura and Zaka and Hinata Zaka videos followed suit, making their videos and shows available online in YouTube and provided English. And then, yeah, someone said, I concur adding English subtitles. The DCU crew said, I concur adding English subtitles and uploading the TV shows to YouTube would win a lot of international fans. In recent years, there's a plethora of K-pop content with official English subtitles, and by and large, it has worked tremendously well. Unfortunately, with J-pop content, we still need to rely on the good graces and valuable time of fans to provide this.
mm. I have a concern with this. Like, it sounds easy on paper,
Mm-hmm.
but then implementing it is is quite difficult. Like, sure, the English subs can be there, but that would just supplement the people who already watch the show. That wouldn't bring anyone new to watch it. you would have to be able to start a marketing campaign in order to bring in new viewers.
I don't necessarily think so, because I think about like what keeps me from sharing idol shows to friends.
Mhm.
For example, right? Like there's been some funny shit, dude. You know, like a lot, yeah, like a lot of people in chat are saying a lot of fans get in through variety. I was one of those people. I got
Yeah,
in through
same.
AK Bingo
Mhm.
because there's a shit ton of fan subs available, right?
Mhm.
Um, and so if they had that shit available, for example, the third gen Nogizaka, or no, third gen Sakurazaka just had their sports test, their athletic ability test on their show this week. You know, I could have easily sent that to one of my friends, like, "Yo, look at this girl's fucking arch, dude. Imagine if she bench press with that arch." You know what I mean? And then they'd be like, "Oh, that's funny, dude," or whatever, right?
Mhm.
But I don't, because I'm not expecting my friends to learn a new language for a fandom they don't care about. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? Um, I will say that chat did bring up the fact that like you know, there's no way of us knowing what percentage of those million subs and 760,000 views are English speakers
Mhm.
versus how many of that is Japanese audience. And you know, I would wager the vast majority of it was a Japanese audience.
Yeah.
Um, but I do think with just the not advent, but like the increase in AI,
Mm.
I think it might become, maybe not now, but eventually very feasible. I think I'm already seeing AI subs on like, you know, the idle torrent websites. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And so, and of course they're not gonna be perfect. There's probably gonna be shit that's just straight up wrong. But I think for a lot of people, that's still gonna be way more accessible than not understanding anything at all.
Mhm.
You know, and I feel like that would be a way to yeah, to get it. One of the things I was thinking that would be nice, but I know for so many logistical reasons would never be happening, is, yeah, like YouTubers could open up their video for fans to generate or to provide subtitles.
Mm.
I was thinking they could do something like that, but then
The different English. All right, Ray, just double check this real quick.
yeah, but yeah, exactly, because then, you know, it's like, but then I thought about, like, you know, the way some fans sub shit, dude, you know, like some, you know, like somebody's gonna have like Iwamoto Renka say, like, she's gonna say some fucking Gyaru speak, and someone's gonna translate that to like her saying like, "Oh, this bitch," about
Uh,
fucking one of
yeah.
her senpais,
Yeah.
and that's gonna start a whole fucking fan war. You know, I feel like they would never relinquish that control over, but that would be cool, you know, because
Mhm.
yeah, you know, there's so many people that do already make these subs and work hard on them, and it'd be nice if there was a way to make that more accessible and easy to find for the people who wouldn't know how to find
Mhm.
that shit or to go to look for it, right?
Mhm. And I don't think that's like a dump on like fan subs. It's like no, fan subs is like the reason why we're all here. It's like, but if there was like official subs, then it's much easier access for people because in order to find fan
Mhm.
subs, people have to go out of the way to find like
Yeah, yeah.
sources and find like where you can even possibly do it. Like when I used to do my channel, it's like every other video would be like, "Oh, where can I find subs? Where can I watch this in English?" It's like
Mhm.
because it's hard to find, like especially with like a niche kind of hobby like this. It's like you have to go out of your way and do research.
Right,
And
and
if it's
especially
more
like,
accessible,
okay,
then it's easier.
yeah, and especially, yeah, you compare, if you're comparing it with K-pop, right? A lot of their videos are starting to have
Mhm.
English subs now, and so that's just, you know, there's gonna be more and more people that don't want, or either don't want to or don't expect to have to look elsewhere. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Mhm.
But
Yeah, and don't forget there's a stigma on Japanese idols. So if we go through the variety angle, maybe.
yeah. I mean, I feel like I wish we would, because I feel like that makes everything way more accessible and easy to understand, dude, because then you start
Yeah.
to realize that, like, you know, it isn't just this weird creepy thing. It's there's a lot of inherent entertainment value in this.
Mhm. Mhm.
I won't say who, but I did reach out to a YouTube group that was watching Oshinoko, um
Oh.
because I just got so fucking triggered by their comment section. You know, I was so like, their reaction was okay. It was okay
Uh-huh.
enough. You know what I mean? I get there's a lot that they don't understand and not gonna get, but it's always some fucking. Sorry, I'm being a little bit like
Jimmy,
crass,
please.
but it's always some idiot with he's like, actually, you don't understand how toxic the Japanese pop idol community is.
I saw a
You know, if
documentary once. It was
if
biased.
a if a girl was to get caught dating, they'd fucking lynch her. You know, and I'm like,
She'd
do you want to know what
balls.
the vast majority of fans feel when they see a girl dating? They're like, let me see the guy. Is he hot? You know what I mean? Like, that's 95% of us, dude. You know, like we're all just fucking like, is he hot? Is what does he do? What is he doing? You
Is he
know?
treating
Oh, is
her
he a
right?
Johnny? You know? Yeah. Like, it's so fucking it's so tiring. It's like it's always these people who have never interacted with the fandom, never have actually met a fan in their life
Mm,
that just feel so qualified to speak on the fandom as if they were like knowledgeable. You know what I mean?
uh,
Like that's like somebody if I were to be like, I've never watched anime nor talked to anybody who's ever watched anime, but oh my god, they're all fucking lolicons. I'll tell you that. You know what I mean? You'd be like, the fuck, you know?
I read this news article and I can describe
Yeah,
them perfectly.
yeah. Um. Anyways, that's my that's my tangent. Um. Yeah, I would love subs on shit, but
Mhm.
I just don't think that's
Yeah, I
ever
don't know
gonna be a thing.
if the Japanese companies know why J-pop hasn't popped off the way that K-pop has.
I think they know. I don't think they're stupid. I just think they don't care. You know what I mean?
Like they're like, we get enough here. Like we don't have to like
Right,
go
yeah.
to the effort or through the budget to do it.
Mm.
Even if I mean, they have it's weird because like they have opportunities to do it, but they don't take it. But also they say that they want it, so it's like contradicting itself.
Mhm.
So it's like I don't know what they want.
Yeah, it's
Maybe they're just not open to like the
well, I think
idea,
it's one
but
of those
like,
things where probably the members want to,
mhm,
obviously, like it's like yeah, as like a if I was an idol, I could easily be
mhm,
like, yeah, the more people I can reach, that I'd want to do that, and especially
mhm,
if I'm doing online meet and greets and I'm meeting people from around the world that's telling
yeah,
me they
mhm,
support me from Thailand, from Ecuador, from fucking America, or whatever, and I'm in
mhm,
Japan, right? Yeah, of course, I'm like, yeah, I wish I could go out and meet all these people, but I'm not the one that really has that say, and I think that
mhm,
the management just honestly doesn't care, right? It's about like
like,
we're already doing well enough without having to take risks. Why should we take risks? You know
mhm,
what I mean? I
mhm,
think that's really the mentality that they have. And even
mhm,
for something like subs where we think it's very low effort, low risk and potentially high returns, I just think they don't care. They're very comfortable in their status quo, right?
mhm. Here we go. If any Japanese companies are running like a major idol group, this is the key to become bigger in the international audience. You
Yeah,
sub,
throw in some English subs. That's why Cyber Japan dancers are popping off, dude. They're putting fucking English subs in, dude.
mhm. You sub, you put your variety shows easily accessible, whether that's YouTube or Netflix, and make sure those have subs. And then you also like just interact because if you don't
Hmm.
interact, it's kind of like I'm just focusing on the Japanese audience.
Yeah. Anyways, that's the comments from this last week's episode. Thank you guys so much for your comments. Really appreciate it.
Mhm.
And hey, you know what? If you leave a comment on this video, maybe we'll
Also do anime openings. That's the true key. That's the true key right there.
true, actually true. Y'all need to pop off in the anime openings, dude. None
Uh-huh.
of like and I mean like a good anime
Yeah,
opening, dude.
don't
Like
put B-rank songs. Like put all the money in the anime
yeah, yeah,
openings,
yeah.
and
Don't
people will constantly go to that song.
I'm gonna say it, I love Tsukino Okisa. But I love Tsukino Okisa. You know what I mean? Not
Mm.
everyone's gonna love Tsukino Okisa.
Mhm.
That's because I'm a filthy ass fucking Nogizaka fan, dude.
Mm.
Nogizakers, dude. Is that Eco Mariner, dude? Oh, But like the average fan, they're just gonna be like, this is a vibe, I guess. But it ain't no nani mo, nani mo, nana shiranu.
Mm.
Chat saying drama OST. I half agree. Nobody in America watches fucking Japanese dramas, dude. That's facts.
Yeah, if it was like a K-pop
Unless it's
drama,
big and
yeah.
on Netflix, dude.
Mhm. Alright, that
But
was a tangent, but
yeah, that was. Anyways, let's get on to the show, shall we?
how are we gonna ever
First,
do the show? So much
yeah,
news.
yeah, we're finally gonna start the show, dude. Hopefully we don't run on too long, chat.
Mhm.
Or
We
sorry,
might be here till, like, midnight.
viewers. Yeah, we might be here for a while. So, first we got some Hinata Zaka news.
Okay.
All right, coming up next, we got some Sakura Zaka 46 news.
Okay, move on. Okay, ready.
All right, guys. Moving right on along
I need a
to
cigarette
some
break or something. Whew.
Nogizaka 46 news. Um, sorry, okay. I genuinely looked for news. It's not like I like was just like, oh fuck, dude. I don't care. But like a lot of it is just well, this member appearing on this show, right? I know Sakurazaka is still doing their tour. Um, it's been very quiet. Um, Here, let us go through the news section of Hinata Zaka together, just to prove my point, dude.
Okay.
Just to prove my point. All right, it's back to Hinata Zaka hours, dude. I'm gonna scroll down to where we left off last week. Um,
Nibu uploaded a video.
yep, Nibu uploaded a video on Hinata Zaka channel. She played some Valorant, so go watch that shit if you guys are into that. Oh, Katoshi's on a show. Sasaki Kumi and Matsuda Konoko are on a show.
Oh.
Kageyama Yuka's on a show.
Whoa!
Nibu Akari is on a show.
What?
Kageyama Yuka's also going to be on another show.
Well, no way.
Um, Morimoto Mari is going to be on a show.
Unbelievable.
Unfortunately, Nibu is missing out on the first through fourth sessions of one of the online meet and greets
Oh, no.
or actually from this last Sunday. Kawada is going to be on a show. Miku's going to be in a magazine with Watanabe Rina. Kageyama Yuka is going to be on a show. And Kageyama Yuka will be on another show. All right, that's all the Hinata Zaka news, literally. All right. Yeah, so it's not I don't want it to come across like they're fucking dead group, dude. They're clearly
Good
very
group.
active.
Uh,
It's a lot of very different TV show appearances, but it's just one of those
mhm,
seasons where there's nothing very big um for us to kind of comment on or really have any perspective to add, right?
It's the in between time where, like, it's like,
Right.
okay, so, like, they're probably
Mhm.
filming for other stuff or doing
Yeah.
music video stuff maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. So no real news coming out of the two seed and flower groups. You know,
Mhm.
sometimes the seed has to chill before it becomes a flower. You know what I mean?
Oh, true.
So we're gonna jump ahead to Nogizaka news. We actually have some news here. Um, you guys remember back in 2021, I believe towards the end of the year, our girl Yoda Yuki was on a drama called Ryo-san Gata Ryuko, where she like learns she's like a boring person but learns the joys of building
Oh,
Gundam,
yeah.
right?
Mhm, mhm.
Well, we're getting a season 2, boys. Let's go.
Oh, did anyone watch
Uh,
season 1?
so I double checked. I watched the first episode and then I couldn't find any more subs. So I
Oh,
just
no.
like, okay, I guess I'll just wait for subs. And then I just completely forgot. But I did check recently, today after this news came out. And there are all 10 episodes subbed available.
Oh, okay.
Um oh, sorry, chat's correcting. It's not well, it's season 2, but apparently it's not a continuation. Apparently it's a reboot. Yeah, so I think instead of building Gundams, she's like a manager of something. I think was what I read.
Is it the same
So that's
character?
it's the same character, but maybe just yeah, different a reboot, right?
It's like, oh, what if she didn't get into Gundams, but instead she became a manager?
I guess, but which is weird to me because they're still using the imagery of her in the plastic runner,
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
I remember the original one
So
I liking a lot.
yeah, yeah, like a startup company. There we go. Thank you, chat.
Mm.
Um, So we'll see. I guess I'll wait for um the episode one of this to come out, and I'll see if I
Mm-hmm.
keep up with this. I really actually like the idea of her kind of like learning the joys of building Gundam, because I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
I like building plastic model kits, dude. Chat saying I assume it'll have the plastic models in some way or another. I hope so, because it's
Maybe the startup company is related to it. I don't know.
mhm. Yeah. But anyways, so it's gonna start June 29th, and what is it? It's gonna be on like Tokyo Television or
Mm.
Terebi, Tokyo TV. Um,
What a weeb.
yeah, one of those midnight shows, 12:30 a.m. You know,
Oh,
very
perfect.
hot time slot, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but yeah, make sure you go give that a watch when it comes out. Check out season one if you haven't already. I think it's a little bit slow from what I remember from episode one, but it did
Mm.
have like a cozy feel to it, you know.
Like almost slice of lifey.
Mm-hmm.
I won't expect
Okay.
sword fights.
There's a plastic model in the description, so probably
Uh, someone
yeah.
related.
Um, no one asked me where we can watch it illegally. All right, you know we don't support pirating or watching illegally, but I'm just gonna say when I was trying to find some English subs of it, I did give Rio Sangata Rico a quick Google search, English sub Google search, and I may or may not have found a few links to raws and sub files that way. But not that I would ever condone you
Yeah, we
guys.
would never condone it. Don't
I would
like.
never condone you
We're just
guys
saying what we
watching it
wouldn't
that
do.
way.
We're just saying what we wouldn't do.
I'm just saying that's how I found out about the English subs. But
Mm.
yeah, maybe I'll post a link in the Slope Discord later for you guys to block from your browser so
Yeah.
you never
Mm-hmm.
accidentally go there.
From your IP
But
address, just block it.
yeah, yeah. But anyways, moving right on along, some more some more Nogizaka news.
Mm-hmm.
As we all know, it's soon approaching the end of an era. Our girl Saito Asuka will be graduating. The miracle from Myanmar herself.
Oh,
And to commemorate that, for any of you guys who've got that sweet NogiDouga subscription, you can watch a
who still
nice
has it?
compilation of all of her, not all of her, but a compilation video of her center performances. Right,
Oh,
they've collected it all for you. It's on NogiDouga. Oh, look at that! I don't have a login, so we can't go through this. But you know, we got we got some Saito, like we got Senpuki at Underlive,
oh,
right?
starting from there.
Oh look, we got some Natsu no Free and Easy from a different Underlive. everything
The
what is
come
it?
up though. That's how we see the
Yeah,
come up.
yeah, from Underlives to Manatsu to a Dome Tour, Birthday Lives, more Dome Tours, dude. Nogizaka. Oh, we got the live in Taipei 2020. You
Oh,
guys
okay.
remember that, dude? Centering Inochi wa Utsukushi, dude. Ooh.
Mm.
Was it Sing Out during the Senbatsu live for that? So yeah, if you got your NogiDouga sub, go give that a watch. Check it out, dude. You know, appreciate Asuka one last time before she goes, dude.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good compilation of just seeing that, and especially
Hmm.
since like her storyline, it's like super interesting. So just seeing
Right.
like the difference in her performances is also pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's wild, like remembering that she wasn't always like the Saito Asuka, you know, like
Hmm.
there was a
Hmm.
time when I first got into the fandom when she was like, you know, that girl that was in unders and occasionally she would like
Hmm.
pop into the Kasenbatsu.
She'd be on the show, but just somewhere in the back.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. I always really appreciate that. You know, you really get to see someone's growth, their character
Hmm.
arc over time,
Hmm.
dude. All right, so more Saito Asuka graduation news. Um, we got the grad concert, as we said. It's going to be at Tokyo Dome May 17th and May 18th.
Mm.
Um, we've announced some of the sales for that, but hey, if you want to, general sales are now open. So they'll
Oh.
be selling a few select seats. We had some specially reserved seats, some closed seats, and then of course the everybody's favorite, the stage back seats. Where if you really want to see nothing except for the members walking out onto stage, those are the seats for you. So they are on sale now. Whether or not there are actually still any available, I can't tell you, but they did go on sale earlier this last weekend. So
Mm.
wanted to put that out there. Sold out already, according to chat. Hey
Oh.
guys, all right, so that's the news. Already sold out. Would you look at that? I mean, surprising no one really, dude.
I think I heard that like it crashed some servers, so people trying to apply for it.
Yeah, I
And
know.
I wouldn't I wouldn't doubt it.
I know our boy Miguel he was talking about in the Discord. He was having trouble getting the website to work because the servers were down.
Mm.
Right.
Yeah.
But hey, if you can't watch it live, don't be too down and out. I
You
mean,
can always head outside the stadium and listen to the echoes.
you can always head out, or maybe watch it from the comfort of your own home, because it is gonna be streamed online.
Mm.
Um, yeah, so they'll be streaming both days. I think it's gonna be through the usual resources. I think Stage Crowd is going to be providing it for anybody who wants to watch. You can go to purchase it there. Yeah, the Stage Crowd. Yep, Stage Crowd page is up. Let's click on the viewing test, dude. This is to let you know if it worked. Oh, cool. It works. Okay. All right. It works. It works. So if you guys want to watch it, pick it up from a Stage Crowd page. You can log in and make a payment there.
Mhm.
What is it? Or if you have a Lemino account, because
Let me know. Let me know, Jimmy.
let me know if you have a Lemino account, because I know so many of us do. They'll be streaming the Asuka Grad Concert for free on
Oh,
Lemino. I think that's part of their subscription service, right? So if you're
how
already
much does it
paying for
cost a
that,
month?
I couldn't tell you because it's not like I can get an account anyways, dude.
Oh, is it Japanese credit card?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Oh, sorry. This is the special program. Thank you, chat, for correcting me. So it's the commemorative special program will be streamed for free.
Oh, okay, but at the actual concert.
hmm
Okay.
But there's a special little trailer for that here. Here's the 60-second version, dude. Oh, look at that, dude. The growth, dude. Look at that. The transition throughout the years, dude. And now we'll finally be sending her off, dude. What an actual child, dude. Um, I say that literally as she's in her fucking elementary school kid outfit, dude. um, yeah, this is I don't know, man. I've talked about this before with lots of idols, especially like these older ones. It's like these ones that have been around for so long, but
Mm.
it's so wild being able to actually see someone grow up. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, for sure.
Like Asuka was such a goober, dude. Like a little babby, and now she's a fine young lady, dude.
Mm. And Kashiwaka Yuki's gonna have crazy look back.
Oh my god, can you imagine, dude? It's gonna be like 20 years worth of footage, dude. For
Like, all right, let's
Yuki
sit
and
back,
look
watch the
back, dude.
slideshow of the years. 20 minutes.
Trying to think, yeah, and she's been in the group for what 15, 16 years now.
He's third gen?
Third gen, yeah. So I think third gen debuted like 2006, 2007, maybe.
Coming up.
Yeah, dude.
Might as
That's
well keep
that's
going.
that's what I'm saying, dude. I'm hoping she's like the new gens be like this footage is from before I was born. Yeah, dude.
True.
They're like, oh shoot, dude. Yeah, my mom was a teenager back then, dude. Yeah, my mom was you were her Oshi, dude.
Yeah, right?
Oh man.
Crazy.
moving on. Last, or not last bit, but no, actually, yeah, last bit of NogiDouga news. Uh, we got a new national tour announced. Let's go. It's time, guys. It's that Manatsu no Dome tour. We look forward to it every year. They did some cool different set lists before here and there, right? That's where we got the ska performance of Girls Rule that you'll only be able to see that small clip of from that one episode of Koji Chu.
Release the cowards.
Oh my god, you're telling me, dude. I've scoured the internet for that so many times, dude. But yeah, we got some dates, and then notable is if you're out in Okinawa, you can now go see NogiDouga. They'll be forming their first performance in Okinawa now. So we got
Oh.
a date in Hokkaido from July 1st to July 2nd. Osaka, July 12th and 13th. Hiroshima, July 15th and 16th. Okinawa, July 22nd and 23rd. Aichi, August 5th and 6th. Miyagi, August 14th and 15th. And of course, the Meiji Jingu
Hmm.
performance in Tokyo, August 25th and 26th, 27th and 28th. Dude.
Finish it off. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Gotta
That's
gotta
a good
gotta
trip.
go ham at Meiji Jingu, dude.
Yeah, for sure. It's like the
Mm.
place to try to get tickets for.
Yeah. That's still my dream, dude. Is I would like to be able to go to Japan to see NogiDouga at Meiji Jingu once
Mm.
in my life, dude. You know what I mean?
Just wait till they're 20 years. We just wait 10 more years when they're like not as relevant and be like, oh, finally, now's my
Oh, isn't
time.
isn't Meiji Jingu closing?
Oh, is it?
Yeah. That's why chat's getting oh no, dude, because I was like,
Uh,
yeah, they're tearing it down. But
oh,
so
dang.
I think it's gonna join Kiyaki Republic
Oh, no.
in my list of and now double Kiyaki Fest as well on my
Mm.
list of unfulfilled dreams. But hey, what can you
Oh,
do?
no.
Um, yeah, dude.
Surgeon, we just
No, we have
apply and go.
August 25th through the 28th. When are we gonna be in Dallas again, dude? Or Houston? Nah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it. There's just too much stuff going
Oh,
on
yeah.
right now.
Mhm.
Otherwise, I would be going with you later in the year. But
Mhm.
it is what it is. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the NogiDouga news this week. Like I said, kind of a slow news week. We're kind of in the between of things, dude.
Yeah.
Um, we can you know, wait out. Hopefully, we get an announcement of a new single coming up or something pretty soon.
Mm.
Hoping
Mhm.
for, dude.
Yeah.
Um, but it probably will be a while for that because we already got the. Well, I think the next one would probably be Sakura Zaka, right? Because we just
I
had
think so,
Hinata
yeah.
Zaka's one choice, and then what is it? The Nogizaka single. Why can't I can't remember the names.
I don't
The
remember.
Hito wa Nido o Yume o Miru, right?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
That's my memory.
Da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Anyways, so hopefully Sakura Zaka, announces something soon. But yeah, until then, it's gonna be kind of slow around these parts. It just is what it is. But you know what that means? We're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be back with the TV show highlights. And we're back. Hey, you know what time it is? It's time for the TV show highlights, where we go through the shows from this past week and anything else we may have watched. So, of course, it's going to be Hinata Zaka Dema Show, Sokomagatara Sakura Zaka, and Nogizaka Koji Chu.
Mhm.
What did you watch this week, Mr. Box?
I watched all 3 of those shows.
Hey, me too, brother. Let's go. Look at
Jimmy
us.
wasn't
Look at
there to
us. Who'd
watch
have
them with
thought?
me, but
I know. I was, dude. I was so tired yesterday after my
yeah.
after refing this weekend.
Mhm.
I wanted to watch other stuff, but I just did not watch anything besides the shows. Like I barely
Mm.
finished the shows in time, and they were all good
Mhm.
too. I was just. But yeah, so let's get into it. So
Okay.
first Hinata Zaka Dema Show. This is the non-locals, right? All the people from around Japan, the fourth gen members
Mm.
anyways. We
Mhm.
had their family member survey, right? Asking their families to send in pictures of them as kids growing up,
Mhm.
little catchphrases for them, you know.
Mhm. I saw some of those pictures. I'm like, that was taken on an iPhone 5. I know it.
Oh, they kind of roasted Kumi for a bit, dude. He's like, "Oh yeah, your photo was taken on film, dude."
Yeah.
You know, none of these kids, dude. It's all digital now.
Mhm. Mhm. I like
Um,
the last third of it when they start showing videos, and like they start getting embarrassed or stuff. Like I
mm,
feel like next episode is gonna be like even better than this episode, just cause
yeah,
like.
yeah. I think this is the setup, dude.
Mhm.
Right.
Mhm.
What do you have like physical photo albums at
Yeah.
home?
Actually a lot.
Yeah, yeah, same. I'm kind of like curious because yeah, like my dad when I was growing up, we would take film photos
Mm.
of all of us and stuff like that. And yeah,
Mhm.
I had my album, my sibling had their album.
Mhm.
I think they're in our garage. I have not looked through them in years, but
Mhm.
might be fun. But
Yeah. I think we stopped like doing that ever since like digital
yeah,
came out.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Which is like I don't know. I feel like I should start printing out my photos.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Because it's like
Mhm.
I feel like having a physical copy. Yeah, obviously that takes up more space, but it just feels more tangible and more permanent in a sense, right?
Mhm.
Because it's like hard drives die or you lose them. You know,
Mm.
you replace your computer over time, and then like
Mhm.
all those photos are just gone. But like the photos of me when I was like fucking 2 years old are still just chilling in our garage, dude. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Mhm. Like the only way they'll get lost if they rip or burn.
Right. Yeah.
And if they burn, then your computer's gonna burn too. So.
Yeah, 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 exactly. So I don't know. I feel like maybe that's something I should start doing is like just printing
Mm.
out some photos and keeping an actual album, but
Yeah.
just
I
like
feel
the
like I need to
highlight
start
ones,
taking more pictures of just like family life of like this is us. You know.
Yeah, just everyday life, right?
Yeah.
Instead
Because
of
like
like,
those are the photos you look at the most when you like looking back.
mm-hmm.
Like oh yeah, that was
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a summer day. Oh this is how we looked back then or something.
mm-hmm. Yeah. I have a friend who's really good about like, well, he takes more videos, but he like has a hard drive that goes back like decades,
Mm.
and it's always fun. Every now and then we'll like, oh, what did we do on this day like 5 years ago? You know, and he will have videos from that day, like every day of the year, and
Mm.
then we will just go back and like, oh my god, yeah, that, and it's like nothing special, but it's just like, oh yeah, dude, look at us, dude, we were just hanging out. Oh yeah, we went to go get Mexican food. Oh, that's cool, and
Mhm.
you start kind
Mhm.
of remembering that day,
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
That's one thing I need to get better at. Just like because as people who like cameras and photography, we're always behind the camera, so there's like rarely pictures. It's
Mhm.
like, oh yeah, I remember this. Look at all of them, and I'm here taking a picture of them.
Yeah, yeah, I was on the other side,
Yeah.
but yeah, this episode of Hina, I definitely will like start getting you nostalgic about stuff like that, dude.
Yeah, definitely.
I gotta be kind of careful watching this episode because it was just like, oh man, dude, my paternal instincts are kicking in, dude. Looking at these little baby pictures, dude. I'm like, oh man, reminds me of when Ioki and fucking Now were kids, just
Raising
the
them.
three of us. Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, me and my girls, dude, growing up.
Mhm. Living the hard life.
Yeah. Anyways, that was Hinata Zaka de Aima Show. Up next, we have Soko Magatara Sakura Zaka. It's the long awaited episode.
Oh yeah.
It's the start of the physical fitness test.
Mhm. Mhm.
Tsuchi was like, "Oh, I've been looking forward to this," and I was like, "Yo, me too, brother,
That's
me
all of us.
too." Yeah, yeah, yeah. Even a couple of the members, I can't remember which one, but they were like, "Oh yeah, dude, I've been looking forward." Oh, I think it was
Mm.
Burai Yu,
Yeah, yeah.
because she's like the jock.
The
Um,
all-rounder.
yeah, yeah. What did you think of this episode, Josh?
No, I love this like checking your physical abilities kind of thing they do.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's this or whether it's like other challenges, I'm all for it.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
this
yeah.
episode was right up my alley.
I'm a little bit sad because I think I I still like her. I'm still support her as far as my favorite third gen Sakura Zaka member. I think it's still gonna be Airi as of now. But I think I mentioned before that she was giving me Jurina vibes, and so
Mm,
I was hoping that she would just be a complete jock, just a superstar. And she was like okay,
mm,
like her running speed was average, right? She was kind of like right around the middle,
mhm.
a little bit on the slow side, I think actually. And then
I'm still saying
but
one of these
her
days we should do a fitness test for all of us.
yeah, but we gotta plan it on not in the middle of the fucking summer.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, that's the only thing, dude. Um, what is it? They did the bridge, dude. Her, Airi, and Endo Rico were the first members out of Sakurazaka to get negative scores.
Oh yeah, that was impressive.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Um,
Couldn't be me.
I was gonna say, dude, I was watching Airi. I was like, dude, someone get me over there. I could coach her to bench press, dude. She's gonna have that crazy arch, dude. Her range of motion on bench is gonna be like half a centimeter, dude. We'll fucking
Like,
set records, dude. Yeah, dude. She's gonna,
like racket
you
and
know,
unrack it.
yeah. Um. Oh, you. I think the thing is, I was like legit starting to feel bad for Nakajima Sera, right? When she was running, the members were like laughing at her already,
Oh yeah,
and she's
yeah.
like, "Yo, what the fuck?" And then she like, the members were like, "Yo, everything she does is just funny," And I'm like, "Man, that's fucked up, dude. She's out here trying her best, dude." And
Uh,
as soon as I'm thinking that, she does the one where you throw up the ball and you're supposed to
oh
front
yeah.
roll and then catch the ball. She throws the ball up, does a front roll, and just smacks her face into the ball. Like the timing's so perfect on that. I
I
was
know,
like,
right? Like you
I like,
couldn't even plan
I
that.
yeah, I actually laughed out loud. I was like, holy fuck, dude.
I was like, no way. I had to like go back and like watch it again to make sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was like, oh, okay, you know what? Maybe the members are onto something, dude. Maybe
Uh,
everything she does is kind of funny.
because even when she does the back roll, she like smacks her head. You see it like bounce.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
dude, this girl.
Um, Yeah, and then after that, we just had stuff in the studio, right? They like paired them off with like a different senpai member based on
Mm,
different themes or whatever, and then they did the thing where they had to like start from laying on their stomach, get
mm-hmm,
up, turn around, and then run over to like try to grab the flag. Whoever grabs the
mm-hmm,
flag first wins, right? That was cool. We had different like segments, right? Like the jock segment, dude. Like, oh, these are the fast people. See who's gonna be the fastest
mm,
one, dude.
mm-hmm,
Um, there was the variety one where they had Nakashima and Chukemon, dude. I like that
mm-hmm.
they understood the assignment, dude. You know
Yeah,
what
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean? Like,
Like
what
Chugaman
is it?
started it by going on the same side.
Yeah. And then because before that, Saito Fuyuka got up, right? And then she was like,
Hmm.
they're, like making fun of her, like, "Oh, you fucking boomer, dude. What's that pose when you're getting
Yeah.
up, dude?"
Hmm.
So they do the exact same pose, like both
Hmm.
of them at the same time. Like, oh
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
how'd you even? You couldn't even plan that, dude. You did that shit
Right.
perfectly timed.
Had the same idea.
Hmm. Um, yeah, I think that was any other highlights for you for that episode?
No, I think that was like actually all the episode, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. Next episode they do more stuff. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, yeah. Looking forward to that one. And then last but not least, we have Nogizaka Kojichu. This one's a speed quiz, right?
Mm.
Basically they're just calling out, Nogizaka, you're a little bit too slow on the uptake on the variety show. We need you guys to like
Oh yeah,
pick
yeah.
up the pace, dude. So they would have like a quick prompt, and you had to like quickly hit the buzzer and then do the prompt, right? And then if you do it, you win. And so there's different flights, right? The last person of each flight to not get an answer off has to do a batsu. Um,
Mm-hmm.
some funny moments. I think was it like Yamashita doing a I don't know, Ume doing an impression of like some comedian, and then
Yeah,
they're
she
like,
like
"Yo, you just
immediately
you
went
just
into
sound
it.
like Ume, dude." You
Uh,
um
like Yumiki's gorilla.
oh, Yumiki's gorilla. Yeah, 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 yeah. I
Where she's like
appreciate that,
fighting
dude. She
Hakimura,
actually
like start going against him. Going all the way.
Yeah, dude. She goes all out, dude. I appreciate that. I hate
No, yeah,
when
for sure.
idols do like some soft half-assed fucking monomane, dude. I wanted to see him go full out, dude.
Yeah, yeah, for
Um,
sure.
what was
Trying to follow
another?
someone?
Oh, Kaki's was funny, right? It had to be like a makeup, just do a talk, right? Like start
Mm.
like a talk segment about like makeup, and then so
I
she's
didn't
like,
I didn't do
oh,
that for speech class. Like, pick a
yeah,
random
oh
topic.
yeah,
It's like and, like,
mm.
try to, like, on the spot talk for 2 minutes straight about it.
Oh, okay, maybe you could have coached Nogizaka, dude.
I only did it once, so
But yeah, Kaki's was funny. She's talking about makeup and shit like that. She's like, "Oh yeah, to be honest, I was never really into makeup, dude. I never really did makeup or go out. I never bought makeup before I joined Nogizaka. Shit." And she's like trying to figure, like, yeah. Would someone come with me to go buy makeup,
yeah, yeah.
please?
Yeah. It's like it's actually she's actually asking about the same time, it's like, "I need more to talk about."
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I'm half serious.
yeah, yeah. I don't know. I like moments like this is like that's why people we joke, but like I'm still a cocky Oshi dude. She's still like every now and then she reminds me that she's still a goober deep down, and I'm like,
Mm,
I need to support my girl, dude.
mhm,
You know, every so many times it feels like she's already made it. She's already top idol, one of the faces, the aces of Nogizaka, if you will. But I'm like, nah, dude, she's still just a little goober who draws anime drawings all the time, dude.
true.
Yeah. Any other highlights for you, Josh?
Um, I had to do the gag thing. Just skipping through it.
Mm. Yeah, yeah. What is it?
Yoda had to, like,
Uh,
be someone from Dragon Ball. She's like, "I don't know. I don't know any characters from there." And I was just thinking in my head like,
yeah,
"Oh, come on."
bro. That's what I was like. I was like, dude, they should have fucking had Nebu on there, dude. She would have stomped.
Oh.
She would have fucking stomped
Uh-huh.
Yoda's, dude. Yoda's just like, oh, it's me, Goku. I'm gonna beat you up,
Yeah. "Ora,
Fucking people. It's
Goku
like
da."
Goku wouldn't say that, dude. Yeah, ora Goku,
Yeah.
I was like, nah, you gotta have fucking Nebu on there. Hit him with the gremlin voice, dude. You
Mm.
know, oh, I'm gonna be honest. I've watched that clip of my meat so many times, dude.
Oh, really?
Anyways, yeah, yeah.
Oh, you had the other
Anyways,
perspective.
huh?
If only you had the other perspective.
I wish, dude. I wish. But that would be not allowed. That would be NG. I would never.
Oh, true, true.
Anyways. But yeah, that's it for the shows this week, unless you want to add anything.
Oh, I actually did watch another show.
Oh, what'd you
Uh,
watch?
I watched, was it Kawada? She was in a show where she has to be silent or do activities in silence, and one of the things she did in the beginning was oh, no, I just had it in my head. One of the things she had to do at the beginning I don't remember the second one because the second one is where she lost.
Mm,
The second one was, she tries to cut like a Japanese style cucumber, so, like, the long ones that are kinda skinny,
mm-hmm.
and then, like, when they showed the example, it's like it just cuts. Oh, yeah, open a can. It was like a can of Coke or something. So she's trying to, like,
She
open a
could
can
she
of
could
Coke, like,
open a
quietly.
can.
No, no, she was able to do it.
Oh,
You had to,
okay,
like, let
okay.
out the gas and then slowly, like,
Yeah,
open
and
it.
slowly, yeah.
And then she had to, like, pour in ice and make sure the ice didn't, like, crackle and, like, fall apart.
Mm, that
The
seems
the
fun. Yeah, maybe I'll watch that later.
the
But
second one is,
hmm,
I just had that one in my head. Why is my memory so bad, Jimmy?
because we're old.
Ah, true. I was literally just gonna say it. I got distracted.
Opening the
Oh, yeah, yeah, it
can
was
and then
the cucumber.
cucumber. Yeah, yeah.
To cut it, yeah, yeah. So she tries her technique, and then you can watch the rest and see why she failed.
Oh, okay. I'll look forward to that. But
And then I also watched one more thing.
oh, well, yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Though even though it's a graduate member, it was Akimoto Manatsu, and
Mm,
it's her like trying to live a day on an island, and then trying to sail out of the island to the next island the next day.
Oh shit.
S-
That's kind of
So
intense.
so she has a backpack though. She can bring anything,
Okay.
and so she brings stuff to build like the raft to like go out. So she brings like
Mm.
floaties and other things to help build it. And then other people were trying to also do it. Like we had a something sunshine, right? The guy who
Oh,
yells the
Ikizaki Sunshine.
Ikizaki, yeah. Him and also the
Justice.
guy
That guy. Yeah.
the guy who does this thing on the ground. What is it? What is
Oh, the
that?
Kankenai guy, dude.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
He was there too, and they had to like build their boats. It's funny because Sunshine in his backpack, he brought like power tools.
Oh shit, dude.
So
She's
he's
here
able
with
to,
a hammer, and he's just.
yeah, he literally brings screws and everything. He just drills them in, like brings a power saw and everything.
Nah, I feel like that defeats the spirit of the challenge, though. You know what I mean?
Hmm. I think he did it before, so he's like, this is what I needed
Mm.
before.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, that's cool. I mean, I
Mhm.
guess yeah, it's preparedness, but I want to see someone like try to survive, dude.
They try like diving to catch fish. It's pretty funny what happens.
Mm.
And then the next day they try to go sail out and see who gets there first with their built craft.
Mm.
So yeah, if you want to watch that, go ahead and check it out.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch that. That sounds really interesting. I might watch that after we finish the stream, actually, while I lay in bed, and try
Hmm.
to ignore the fact that I'm very hungry right now. But you know what else we're gonna watch
Ooh, the
after
spider on
after
Vanessa's
this?
hand. Ooh. Okay, anyway.
Yeah. I was gonna say, you know what else we're gonna watch? We're gonna watch Star Tanjo. That's the tradition. We gotta keep it alive. But
Mm-hmm.
that means we're wrapping up this episode. If you want to come watch Star Tanjo with us, you gotta come out to the live stream every Tuesdays at around 7 p.m. Maybe we run a little late. Maybe we talk about nothing for a long time. But hey, eventually we watch Star Tanjo.
True.
But that's gonna be it from us this week. Make sure you drop a comment. Let us know what you thought about the dome tour, dude. Some of this NogiDouga news. Are you guys excited you're gonna watch the live stream of Saito Asuka's graduation? Let us know, and maybe we'll read your comment in the next video. That's gonna be it from us this week. Catch you guys later.